Hey guys, what's up? My name is Ronan Vico. In this video, we're going to talk about the MCP, the Model Context Protocol, and how can you use that on your agent at the Copilot Studio. So basically, the MCP, the Model Context Protocol, it's a bridge between tools and the AI agent. It's not something that is built in by Microsoft. The MCP is an architecture that is being used in a lot of AI agents. It's a simple way of connecting AI to tools. MCP, it's a set of context and tools, while the API, it's just the function itself to do something for you. The MCP, it's like the API with context, with data, and with everything that AI needs to run it without you needing to describe all the documentation and all the prompt that AI need. Maybe you are already used to invoke some connectors or maybe automations from Power Automate Cloud. When you connect something here, let's say that I want to connect the Office user and I want to get my manager, right? So I can have an API from the connector of 365 users here, where I can get my profile, get direct report, and the get manager. So all of these actions from APIs, I need to connect the two. I need to give the context, explain what the API do. So I need to explain that these two right here, the get manager, receive an email or an UPN and returns the manager. All this context and explain that to the AI for just one simple API call takes some time to develop. And let's say that not just the manager I want to get, I want to connect also the Office 365 profile, and not just the profile. I want to get my training documents, and I want this and I want that. So the effort to build the connection between AI and tools get hard when you need to do a lot of calls, right? So the MCP, it's a single and standard integration, while the API is a separated integration per API. You need to connect each one of them and describe and have the documentation to use this on the AI. It's external documentation. You can have the docs on other pages. You can write down the documentation from the API, while the MCP comes with this documentation on the architecture. The most important thing here, and that we're going to test right now, it's the time to connect to the tools, because with the API, the AI needs to learn each API separately by the documentation and the parameters, while the MCP learn once and use everywhere. Okay, show me something, Ronan. When I click here and add a tool, I can select the MCP, the Model Context Protocol. We already have some MCP servers, so this is allocated on a server, and we already have some of them to use here. For example, the Microsoft Dataverse, Zapier, and others. But you can build your own MCP. You can click on New and build your own MCP on your desktop or on your server, host this MCP, and use the way you want. This is a topic for other class, so I'm going to leave here. I'm going again and add to, and I'm going to connect here the already existent Dataverse MCP server. So instead of connecting the Dataverse get tables, create a row, drop table, update the table, I will just connect to the server, the Microsoft Dataverse MCP server. Here we have the documentation, but we do not need to read. Right now, I'm going to add and configure this MCP right here. We can see here that when it is connected, the default setting is all the tools connected. So check it out. The list tables, read queried, where we can execute SQL select statements. We can get schema definition from tables, create a table, and caution here, a warning for you. If I connect an MCP server and I allow all the tools available on the server, for example, we're going to have the delete record, the delete table, so you need to have a caution here. We have prompt that comes with the MCP. So this documentation and this prompt comes with the MCP. So the proceed solely when explicit user consent, then only delete a table in the Dataverse database. So the user need to explicitly the consent to delete a table. Okay, that comes with the documentation, that comes with the tool, that's pretty good. But caution, because if you give this tool to the AI can delete the table. So we need to develop the AI agents with a little bit of caution here. I'm going to, instead of using all the tools, I'm going to disable allow all the tools. I'm going to disable the delete table, okay? And also just this one, and I'm going to save here. I'm not going to change the inputs or additional details that I can have here about the credential. I'm going just to save the connector itself as is. After that, guys, I have an MCP server of the Dataverse that can list table, describe table, read query, create table. So it's perfect. Instead of I'm going here on the tools and add a specifically connection to the connector Dataverse where I need to ask for something, the MCP servers come with the documentation, the prompt engineer, and everything that AI needs to know. So to finish, let's test this MCP server that is already ready to go here. I'm going to ask list all the tables in this environment. So I just connected the MCP server that have the tool list table, and we're going to see right here in some seconds all the tables from my Dataverse. That's really awesome, right? So if I need to describe a table, and I will do that, let's get a random table here, like approval. Let's get this one. Please describe the table. Check it out. The MCP have the describe table, so he's going to get all the columns from the table. I can see on the task pane exactly the calls to the MCP server and the tool. So the first call was the list table and the second one was the describe table. That's so awesome, right? That's something that's not new, but it's being released. It's being getting better. It's the future. That's why I'm bringing here for you. I want to know your feedback, and if you are already using this tool on your agents, okay? I'm going to finish this video right here. Please comment down your feedback and also write down the word pineapple so you know that you watched this video completed. It's a way of knowing who likes the video, who watched completed, okay? Consider to hit the thumbs up, share so we can grow up the channel. If you want to learn more about Power Platform, I have a coupon code with a huge discount on the best Power Platform courses. Check the first link at the description. If you need any help on developments, you can send me an email. My email is at the description. We can work together. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy it. I see you in another video, in another class, and please consider to subscribe.